What if the most dangerous place in America wasn't a war zone overseas, but the street right outside your door? Every single day in cities across the United States, families are shattered by violence. Communities live in fear, and the American dream feels more like a nightmare. Today, we're not just looking at statistics. We're going behind the headlines to uncover the real stories of the top 10 most dangerous cities in the US. We'll explore the heartbreaking realities, the resilient communities fighting back, and the glimmers of hope in the face of adversity. This is a journey into the heart of America's struggle with crime. Stick with us. Number 10, Stockton, California. We begin our countdown in Stockton, California, a city with a complex history of boom and bust that has been mirrored in its crime rates. While not always in the national spotlight, Stockton has grappled with significant challenges, particularly in violent crime. Stockton's violent crime rate is alarmingly high, with aggravated assault being a primary concern. The city's property crime rate is also substantially higher than both the state and national averages, with residents facing a significant risk of theft and burglary. The city's struggle with crime is deeply intertwined with its economic hardships, including a historic bankruptcy. This economic instability has fueled gang violence, which is a significant contributor to the city's crime problem. But Stockton is a city of fighters. In recent years, community-led initiatives and strategic policing have started to show positive results. Overall reported crimes have seen a decline, and there have been significant drops in robberies and auto thefts. Programs like Operation Ceasefire are working to reduce gang-related violence by offering support and alternatives to at-risk individuals. The city is also encouraging community involvement through initiatives like See Something, Say Something, empowering residents to take an active role in their own safety. Number 9, New Orleans, Louisiana. From the vibrant streets of the French Quarter to the soulful sounds of jazz, New Orleans is a city known for its unique culture and spirit. But beneath the surface of celebration lies a darker reality of violent crime. For years, New Orleans has battled a reputation for a high homicide rate. While recent data shows a significant decrease in murders and other violent crimes, the city still faces immense challenges. In 2024, the city saw a 35% decrease in homicides and a 26% drop in overall crime compared to the previous year. Its history is marked by periods of intense violence, often linked to the drug trade and deep-rooted poverty. A particularly compelling story is the city's effort to combat crime through innovative community-based programs. NOLA for Life, a comprehensive public safety initiative launched in 2012, aimed to tackle the root causes of violence by combining law enforcement with social services and community engagement. More recently, the NOLA Coalition, a group of over 180 nonprofits and businesses, has unveiled a dual-track action plan to address both crime and quality of life, with a significant investment in youth support services. Number 8, Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City is a major metropolis with a rich history, finding itself on our list due to its persistently high rates of violent crime. With a crime rate of 65 per 1,000 residents, it stands as one of the most dangerous cities in the nation. It has one of the higher murder rates in the country when compared with cities of all sizes. In 2023, Kansas City recorded its deadliest year in history, with 185 homicides. While 2024 saw nearly a 20% decline in homicides, the number of non-fatal shootings rose significantly, indicating that gun violence remains a pervasive issue. A deeply moving aspect of Kansas City's struggle is the impact of this violence on its youth and the cycle of retaliatory conflict. Many homicides stem from arguments, and a significant number are related to domestic violence. However, the city is actively working to break this cycle. Mayor Quinton Lucas has credited the drop in homicides to the work of community groups focused on violence interruption and focused deterrence programs like Save KC. Number 7, Cleveland, Ohio. A city with a proud industrial past, Cleveland, Ohio has faced significant economic challenges that have contributed to its struggle with crime. From the infamous torso murderer of the 1930s to more recent high-profile cases, the city has a long and often dark history with crime. The city's history is also marked by periods of intense mob activity, with gang slayings and bootlegging rackets characterizing a significant part of its past. Today, the city continues to grapple with violent crime. A recent incident in August 2025 saw a fatal shooting on the city's west side following an altercation. But Cleveland is also a city of resilience. The community has come together to address these issues, with numerous local organizations working to provide support to at-risk youth and families. Number 6. Little Rock, Arkansas. The capital of Arkansas is a city with a crime rate that is startlingly high, standing at 318% above the national urban average. With a crime rate of 73 per 1,000 residents, the chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime is 1 in 14. Violent crime is a major concern in Little Rock, with a rate of 15.22 per 1,000 residents, significantly higher than the national average. Aggravated assault is the most common violent crime. The city also has one of the highest rates of motor vehicle theft in the nation. In response to the escalating violence, Mayor Frank Scott Jr. has implemented a multifaceted crime reduction strategy, focusing on policing, programming, and community involvement. The HOPE initiative, Holistic Outreach and Prevention in Every Neighborhood, aims to transform the conditions that lead to violence. The city is also investing in recruiting more police officers and has created a real-time crime center to enhance law enforcement's ability to respond and investigate crimes. At number 5, Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama, a city central to the civil rights movement, has a long and complex history with violence. From its early days as an industrial boomtown, the city has been known for high rates of violent crime. In 2024, Birmingham set a grim new record for homicides, surpassing the previous record set in 1933. The city's homicide rate is now more than 12 times the national average. This surge in violence has left many families and communities devastated. However, Birmingham is a city that has faced down immense challenges before and is doing so again. Mayor Randall Woodfin has launched several initiatives aimed at reducing violence, including establishing a commission to reduce homicides and implementing summer programs for youth. The city is also partnering with Jefferson County on a data-driven violence reduction initiative to identify and address the root causes of crime in the most affected neighborhoods.
Number 4. Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland, a city with a rich maritime history and vibrant culture, has been plagued by high crime rates for decades. The city has a long history of struggles with violent crime, particularly homicides, which spiked in the 1970s and again in 2015 after the death of Freddie Gray. While Baltimore has seen a significant reduction in homicides and non-fatal shootings in 2024, the city's violent crime rate remains a major concern. Historically, the city has been nicknamed Mob Town due to riots in its early history. In response, the city has implemented various strategies to combat crime. Mayor Brandon Scott has touted the city's Group Violence Reduction Strategy, GVRS, as a key factor in the recent decrease in violence. The Baltimore Police Department has also increased proactive policing, with a significant rise in foot and bike patrols. Community-based organizations are also playing a crucial role in working to build trust and create a safer city for all. Number 3. Detroit, Michigan. Once the thriving heart of the American automotive industry, Detroit has become a symbol of urban decay and, for many, a byword for crime. The city has a long history of organized crime, with notorious gangs like the Purple Gang controlling illicit activities during Prohibition. In recent years, however, Detroit has seen a historic drop in violent crime. In 2024, the city recorded its fewest homicides since 1965, with a 19% drop from the previous year. Non-fatal shootings and carjackings have also seen significant declines. Despite this progress, Detroit's violent crime rate is still about 5 times the national median. The turnaround in Detroit is a testament to the power of community and collaboration. City officials credit partnerships between local, state, and federal law enforcement, as well as community violence intervention groups like Shot Stoppers, for the remarkable reduction in crime. Number 2. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri, a city with a proud history as the gateway to the West, has in recent years earned the unfortunate distinction of having one of the highest homicide rates in the nation. In 2024, the city saw its lowest number of homicides in 11 years, with a 15% decrease in overall crime compared to the previous year. While this is a positive trend, the city still has a long way to go to shake its reputation for violence. A powerful story of hope in St. Louis is the work of the city's Office of Violence Prevention. Established in 2022, the OVP uses credible messengers to reach at-risk individuals, offering guidance, mentorship, and pathways to education and employment. The neighborhoods targeted by the OVP saw a staggering 52% decrease in murders and non-negligent manslaughter from 2023 to 2024. Number 1. Memphis, Tennessee. At the top of our list is Memphis, Tennessee, a city with a rich musical heritage that is tragically overshadowed by its staggering crime rates. The city's crime rate of 98 incidents per 1,000 residents is significantly higher than many other cities in the nation. Memphis has one of the highest violent crime rates in the country, at 24.37 per 1,000 people. The city's property crime rate is also alarmingly high, at 73.27 per 1,000 residents. The murder rate, while a small fraction of the overall crime, has a profound and lasting impact on the community. But the story of Memphis is not just one of crime and despair. It is also a story of a community that refuses to give up. The city has seen a significant drop in crime in 2024, with a 13.8% decrease in citywide crime and a 30% reduction in homicides. Community-led initiatives like Operation Safe Community are working to address the root causes of crime through engagement and strengthening law enforcement. Organizations like the Memphis Shelby Crime Commission are promoting evidence-based practices to improve public safety.